folks, welcome to the channel. I'm Don. Welcome back if you've been here before. Many of you have, and I love that. That's a family-friendly community around here. I pretty much like to model that myself, just being pretty chill, because that's my nature. It's not even pretend. But I'm doing a reaction. You saw the title to George Jones's Where Grass Won't Grow. And it was requested by Michael Livermore. And Michael, shout out to you. Thank you for this gift. Michael made a gift for me to do this song. And Michael's in Iowa, and anytime I see that, I'm like, I think football. I'm like, okay, Hawkeye or Cyclone, and or maybe you're a transplant, but nonetheless, I'm sure you are like one or the other, maybe both. I don't know. Like, I'm in New Jersey. I like the Jets and Giants, depending on, I hope they both do well. In college, though, I'm a Rutgers guy, so that's my allegiance. Yeah, and you wanted to know if you'd send it to the right address, and you'd get your answer very quickly when I post this. So, yeah, that's it. Where Grass Won't Grow. I haven't reacted to this. I was surprised. I looked over my list, and I hadn't reacted to it. So, here we go. And I don't know if I know this song, believe it or not.
Dirt was clay and was the color of the blood in me.
Oh.
A 12-acre farm on a ridge in South Tennessee. We left our sweat all over that land behind a mule we watched grow old. After roll,
yeah,
trying to grow corn and cotton on ground so poor that grass won't grow.
There was one old store in the holler we all called town. It belonged to a gentle old man named us credit in the winter time so we could live through the cold when the winds brought snow. Trying to grow corn and cotton on ground so poor that grass won't grow.
Your Iowa roots make so much sense for this song, Mike.
Oh, the one I loved walked through those fields with me. She was a hard-working woman, true as one could be. Oh, but then one year death was going round and swiftly took its toll. Journey had to go. Now she lies asleep underground so poor that grass won't grow.
Are bare as far as the eye can see,
and over the grave where Janie lies, there's a beautiful sight to behold, and no one knows why there's flowers growing on ground so poor that grass won't grow.
Now there's flowers growing on ground so poor that grass won't grow.
it's beautiful and sad. The flowers, you're like, okay, good. Flowers give you a sense of growth, of hope, springtime and all that stuff. But just what we live with on planet Earth, trying to survive, trying to make it. And as farmers whose work is so demanding, so hard, in ways so unpredictable, if you get flooded out there, if it just rains so much, it just clogs the tires and machinery, and then you can't necessarily run. But then you think back to like what the Dust Bowl was like, and you're like, God, you want rain. That's what you want, rain, and you don't get it, and you don't get it, and you don't get it, and weeks, months go by, and it just turns, and the ground just is useless for producing that which we need to sustain us, whether it's corn, whether it's fruit, whether it's whatever we need. Potatoes, anything that will grow. But Mike, I'm guessing you're fairly well connected to the farming community. Even if you aren't one, I'm guessing you know a bunch. And I've been out in Nebraska. I haven't been to Iowa yet, but they're, the corn huskers. I know if you're a Hawkeye, you're not a big fan of the Huskers, but as far as geography goes, and ways of making a living, it's very similar. And it's I just marvel at that. I have a good friend of mine in Nebraska. Steve is his name, and he has heavy equipment, and he makes hilly ground flat. That's one of the things that his company does. He does very well with it, but he'll send me pictures when he's working on fixing like a tread on one of his things, and you're like, he just needs like a cotter pin to put it together, but the pin is like that thick and fat. It's like a barbell. And it's one of hundreds of them that is needed on that particular piece. But it makes me think of that lifestyle and how much I appreciate it. Every time I eat something, I am mindful that somebody grew that, somebody picked it, somebody thought about it, and hopefully somebody made money from it too, other than the grocery stores. Hopefully the farmers did. So I'm going to rate the song. George and Dolly. I didn't know Dolly was going to show up on this one. I don't know if that was the one that you wanted or not. I remember when I was looking for a version that you would give me one that you supplied. It was shorter than the one that I did here, but it was also like very low quality, I think, when I went to get it. And I said, you know what? Let me get a different one on George's channel that I won't have a problem with. And we got Dolly on this one. So that one is a 9.2. It just told the story. It wasn't overly complex, but you've got George and Dolly. Seriously? Like, you don't even need instrumentation. You didn't have much on this one, but it told a real story, and that's a beautiful thing. So, Mike, thank you for that, my friend. And yes, it was you got the right address for the request. So thank you again. All right, folks, have a great day. I'll see you on another video. Keep rocking the country.